Welcome to the Aesthetic Doctor Podcast. We don't shy away and keep secrets here. We empower you with education, telling you the truth about all things aesthetic medicine while encouraging you to be the best version of yourself. It's time to look great and feel good doing it. This is your host, mom, speaker, and board-certified physician, Dr. Judith Borger.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Aesthetic Doctor Podcast. This is episode 104, and I am your host, Dr. Judith Borger, physician, aesthetics expert, and your guide to thoughtful, natural beauty rooted in science and self-respect. Today's episode is one that I get asked about every single week in my practice. Dr. Borger, what should I actually be doing for my skin now that I'm in my 40s? And the way I feel about it is your 40s are not about chasing youth. They're about supporting your skin as biology shifts, honoring your face, and choosing treatments that preserve your natural expression, structure, and confidence. I myself am in my 40s, so I'm right there with you at 45. So today I'm breaking down the top 5 treatments every woman over 40 should at least consider, not as a checklist, but as a strategic, personalized framework. So number 1 on this list are the neuromodulators. And the goal here is to soften, not to freeze. No frozen face. Let's start with the neuromodulators, the toxins. You might know them under their brand names: Botox, Dysport, Xeomin, Daxxify, Jeuveau, Lativo. Those are the brand names of toxins that are approved in the United States and that I carry in my practice, Concierge Medical Arts. So in your 40s, the fine lines that once appeared only when you moved and smiled and raised your eyebrows and frowns can sort of start sticking around at rest, meaning even when you don't make those expressions, you can have those lines kind of etched into your skin. And neuromodulators help relax those repetitive muscle movement lines so that lines soften instead of deepen, basically by kind of selectively paralyzing some of those muscles of expression. We can then make those lines disappear. And so again, this isn't about looking done, at least in my practice. It's about looking well rested. It's about looking relaxed. And the most favorite places for people to do toxin are their frown, their forehead, their crow's feet in my office. Their meaning my patients, you. And in my practice, Concierge Medical Arts, we really focus on preserving expression, respecting your facial anatomy, using thoughtful dosing, and avoiding that frozen, overdone look. And the one thing that I want to assure anybody who's a Botox virgin, when done correctly, people won't ask if you've had Botox. They will ask if you've been sleeping well. Number 2 on our list, skin quality lasers. And I think about treating the canvas, treating the foundation. If injectables are the architecture, lasers are the canvas. And in your 40s, your years of sun exposure, your years of environmental other exposures show up as pigment, redness, dullness, and uneven texture. And so our skin quality lasers, like our Nordless IPL, our Frax, our Clarity 2 laser toning, or our Matrix Pro, kind of address what injectables cannot. So those laser treatments can even skin tone, smooth texture, stimulate collagen, and improve luminosity. Because one thing that we all want, and I think especially as we age, is we want beautiful, even skin. That's, I think, the goal for everybody. Like, after a while, it's not about chasing every single line. It's about this overall improvement so that you can say that you have beautiful, even skin, that you don't have to hide it with 20 layers of makeup every day. It is skin that you're proud of. And with lasers, like everything, what I want my patients to understand is that consistency beats intensity. So gentle, repeated treatments over time create healthier skin than one super aggressive session every 3 years. And I see that in my practice. If you look at the patients that maybe have had a series of IPL and then get a touch up every few years, that have had some microneedling, that have some laser toning, like their skin is just beautiful. And it's really lasers too that I credit a lot of when people tell me you have beautiful skin, because I genetically have rosacea. I had a lot of sun exposure in my early childhood. And so it's really been, again, consistency over time with laser treatments that I think have my skin now looking really great. So, number three on our list of treatments for women over 40 that you should definitely consider is what I call midface and under eye support. And again, we're trying to restore structure as well as volume without making you look ballooned. One of the biggest shifts that happens in our 40s that really kind of starts happening, I think, in our 30s, but that we might really see in our 40s is volume loss. So especially in the midface and under eye area. So, what you might see is that you get those under eyes hollows, those lines across your cheeks, just your cheek bone kind of not being, and your mid cheek not being what it once was. And then that creates a little bit more of a square face. Maybe actually that cheek falling is what creates those nasolabial folds, creates subtle jowls. So really, that fat pad in your cheek is the first one you lose with aging. So it should be the first one that we restore. And I call the cheeks really the tresses of the face. And again, this is not just about adding fullness. And I definitely don't want to make you look fake or overblown, but it's really about restoring structural support and restoring what you've lost so that your face looks lifted, fresh, awake, and has that Y kind of back. Options that we offer are strategic hyaluronic acid or calcium-based fillers, such as RHA, such as Restylane, such as Radiesse. We can sometimes use some biostimulators and also other collagen supportive treatments, which we're going to go into. That's number four. But again, my goal is always like subtle contour, not overfilling. And when done well, this immediately creates balance, softness, a refreshed, rejuvenated look, and not that sort of overdone puffiness that we've seen in some of the celebrities. And again, I think this is where injector experience matters most. Your face in your 40s, especially, deserves precision, restraint, and respect for anatomy, and also going back to sort of the earlier version of you. I hear that so many times when people get their cheek filler done, and pretty much everybody needs cheek filler, in my opinion. They're like, oh my God, this is what I used to look like 10 years ago. That's really sort of the number one reaction that I get. So, mid face support, very important. Number four are collagen stimulating treatments. And this is really an investment not only into your current, but into your future skin. We know that collagen loss starts at like age 25. It's at age 25, depressingly, that you start losing collagen. So I've now lost collagen for 20 years. But collagen loss really accelerates significantly in your 40s, and often you lose about 1% of collagen per year. So I consider collagen stimulating treatments non-negotiable in your 40s and beyond. So collagen stimulating treatments may include RF microneedling. We have the Matrix Pro, and I have an episode on this. If you would like to listen, it's episode 51, I believe. Fractionated lasers such as the Frax, which is great at giving you extra texture improvement, as well as giving you extra collagen, and then biostimulators such as hyperdilute radiesse and sculpture, which are really like my favorite. And again, my patients that I've done these on are so happy. And I do have an episode on Sculptura as well. So the Sculpture episode is episode 81, which is Sculpture Explained, the Science and Magic of Biostimulation. So if you want to know more about Sculptura or RF microneedling, I really would love for you to go back to those prior episodes and do an in-depth dive. But really, collagen stimulating is non-negotiable for anybody in their 40s, 50s, and beyond. Like, collagen stimulation is non-negotiable. And really, there's not too much you can do, because you can really think of this as collagen banking. We're supporting your skin now so it remains resilient, firm, and healthy later. We're just pushing you up on that collagen curve of youth. And these treatments, the other wonderful thing about people that are really worried about looking fake or overdone, collagen stimulating treatments don't change your face. It's still you. It's just you with stronger, better collagen, which is amazing. So, on my number 5 list of treatments that any woman over the age of 40 should consider, it's strategic high quality skincare. It's your daily maintenance plan. And by now, I think in life we've all learned about consistency and how small actions every day really add up. And if our in-office treatments are the big investments, skincare is really your daily kind of maintenance and your daily discipline. And in your 40s, skincare should be simple, consistent, and intentional. I have said this over and over again. Throw away your Sephora or Ulta junk drawer of random things and really think about what ingredients do you need for your particular skin type right now. We're happy to help you and get those products with dermaceutical grade ingredients that really help your skin looking its best. Again, this is about focusing on those ingredients that really are proven by science and are good for your skin versus slapping random stuff on your face. I do have an episode on this. It's episode 71, which is about my top skincare ingredients. And it really, again, is a deep dive on what are some of the best ingredients that you can use on your skin that are backed by science. What kind of skin types are they good for, and what do they really do? Some of the non-negotiables for skincare, and again, I'm generalizing, you should really have a personalized plan for you, and we do that at Concierge Medical Arts. But some of the non-negotiables are, of course, a daily sunscreen. We all know sunscreen non-negotiable. Then most people should probably be on a retinoid or retinol at night because there's great research about that. And then antioxidants like vitamin C are great. And then also moisturizers to seal it all in because our skin gets drier as we age. No, and again, the 40s aren't a decade. I'm going to just repeat that for the trendy TikTok 10-step routines. It's the decade for skin minimalism. And I've always said that products that work with your biology, not against it. And then really the other thing that I want to reiterate, and I recently recorded a episode on this one as well, and that's really like that your lifestyle matters a lot, right? You and I know, and we know this now from experience, that the best treatments struggle when your sleep, your nutrition, your stress, your hydration, and your medical wellness are ignored. Your skin, which is the biggest organ in your body, reflects how you sleep, how you eat, how you manage stress, how well you care for your health. Because really, aesthetics should support a well-lived life, not compensate for your burnout. So, in closing, going kind of quickly back through my list of the top 5 treatments every woman over 40 should consider, every woman 40 plus should consider. The neuromodulators, aka Botox, your skin quality lasers, your midface and under eye support, aka cheek filler, your collagen stimulating treatments, and then high quality ingredient driven dermaceutical grade skincare. You 40s are powerful. I love being in my 40s. Like, I feel like it's been the most amazing, greatest decades yet. And in my opinion, your face tells the story of your wisdom, your experience, and your strength. So, my goal is never to erase that story, it is to support it beautifully. And when treatments are chosen thoughtfully and paired with healthy habits, the result is confidence that looks effortless and authentic. Thank you for joining me today on the Aesthetic Doctor podcast. If this episode helped you, please share it with another woman who deserves to feel just as confident in her skin. Until next time, I am Dr. Judith Borger. Thank you for listening to the Aesthetic Doctor podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Aesthetic Doctor podcast with Dr. Judith Borger. We'd love to connect with you outside of the show. Follow Dr. Borger on Instagram at Dr. Borger and find more online and ways to work with Dr. Borger at www.theaestheticdoctor.com. Until next time, be well.